ScottieDTV, You Can't Cancel Cool Road Tour 2020. And today I'm out here in Speedway, Indiana with my buddy Mark Reinhart. And he's got a 2017 Harley Davidson Pro Street Breakout. And, you know, I don't know nothing about cars. I just know what's cool. And same way with motorcycles. I like them, but I don't know a ton about them. And I don't have anywhere near the access for these things that I do cars. So I don't shoot a lot of them. But man, what a beautiful bike. I think y'all are going to like it. Let me get the camera turned around. We'll take a quick look at it. I always say, Mark, that I don't know nothing from nothing. I just know cool, and I know even less about motorcycles, but again, I still know cool. What a cool Harley Davidson. Tell me a little bit about this thing.
Well, Scotty, this is a 2017 Softail Breakout. It's called the Pro Street Edition. Pro Street because it has a 240 rear tire. It's the CVO, so that's the top of the line Breakout. Comes with the custom paint, 240 rear tire, inverted front end, dual disc brake, 110 motor, versus just a 103 motor in the stock one.
Oh, it's a totally different bike then.
Totally different, yeah. So, and you pay for it.
How much more is that over a normal one?
So a normal one's around 18,000. That bike was almost 30,000.
Oh, holy smokes. What, it's a different bike, although it might be called a Breakout. That's not the same Breakout you're getting for 18 grand.
Exactly.
And so all those tins and everything came from Harley Davidson painted that way?
Yeah, that's the CVO paint job on that bike. The custom candy red, and the frame matches the paint, and then the black with the golden metallic in it.
Yeah. And
then the looks like a wood grain stripe on it. Yeah, that's all factory Harley paint, guaranteed for life.
No kidding.
Harley guarantees that CVO paint job. If anything happens due to their if it fades, it cracks, it does anything, they'll replace it for free.
Wow, that's a pretty good warranty. It's expensive. I guess they can afford to do it a couple of times over the life of something for that.
Exactly.
Is that seat stock too, or is that something you picked up?
I took the stock seat, had it cut down, and I had a friend of mine, Wayne, do the diamond pleat in it with the red stitching. I wanted to sit down in the bike a little bit more. The stock seat's just kind of like a couch almost.
I got you. Because it's got a great, I would say, a stance in a car, but I guess it's kind of a sit in a motorcycle, the way the rider sits down in it, like you said, and then slow to the ground.
Up on top of it.
Yeah, right. And that exhaust pipe, is that stock?
No, I had the exhaust pipe custom made. Friends of mine own HPI, which is Horsepower Inc. They do all Harley high performance type stuff. So they actually build billet throttle bodies, air cleaners. They do full motor builds, pretty much anything you want.
Right.
So I took it down there. We took the 110 motor, took it apart, sent the bottom end out to Dark Horse. They lightened the flywheels, put Gorilla rods in it, put a better piston in it. Then sent the heads to T-Man. T-Man did the whole top end on the bike, did the valve job, smoothed out the heads a little bit, did the intake. And then Jimmy Light, that owns HPI, he built the motor for me. So now it went from a 110 to a 113. And then when we dynoed the motor, it made 130 and 138. Okay. So it made 130 horse and 138 foot-pounds.
What was it stock?
Stock was like 98 horse and about 102 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow. And it went from 30 grand to who knows what.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
because it went from 18 grand to 30 grand just to look that way. And then you brought it from that and took it to this guy, and I don't know what all that cost, but I know the motor came out of it.
Yeah, the motor came out with a complete build, and then we also took all the forward controls off of the Softail and put Dyna controls on it, so we made it a mid-control bike, which I'm sure it's been done before, but I've never seen it done before, so I just wanted to do something to change it up a little bit.
Right.
And then I designed the pipe, and then his welder, Billy, he actually made the pipe for me, all stainless, 304 stainless steel.
Yeah.
And then we had the air cleaner made.
That's custom too.
That's custom too, all laser etched.
How is it to ride?
It's a blast. It'll go slow, it'll go fast. I mean, it'll do whatever you want it to do, and it sounds awesome.
Because this isn't your first motorcycle either.
No, I've had probably over 300 Harleys over the years, yeah.
And when I first met you, you had a bagger that had 10 grand just in the saddlebags, a stereo.
Yep,
I'll never forget that. I still tell people about
the
that.
30-inch wheel bike, the Road Glide.
I was like, dude, he hits a button and these speakers come out of this thing. I'm like, he's got like 30 grand just in the stereo on this bike.
That was a crazy bike.
I don't know what adjective to use. It's just a gorgeous bike. I mean, it just sits right. The paint's beautiful on it. You know, I love that exhaust pipe. It sounds good. You know, I don't know how much wider that wheel is than stock, but I can tell you that wide wheel up under there looks really good too. So, no, just a very cool motorcycle all the way around.
Yeah, I think the reason you like it is because it kind of gives that hot rodish look.
It does.
Almost like a car, but it's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And it's a piece of art. When you look at that bike and you look at the brake rotors, the front end, you look at the detail in the pipe, that my buddy, he's an excellent welder. You look at the detail in the pipe, you look at the air cleaner, you look at the motor, you look at the rear wheel, look at the seat. I mean, everything just flows
right.
Nice.
Yeah, no, cool is cool.
And it has the hot rod look.
Thanks so much for giving me some time today. Let me look at it.
Thanks, Scotty.
So there you go, from the ScottieDTV You Can't Cancel Cool Road Tour and the Reinhart Collection, a 2017 Harley Davidson. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya! Make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.